DanMachi's new season has started, and Seer has been shown to have a connection to the goddess Freya, so what is her true identity? What's her connection to Freya, and what is the goddess festival? Starting off with the goddess festival, it's a festival that lasts 3 days per year, with its main purpose being to honor the goddesses of harvest, Freya, Demeter, Ishtar, Hathor, and Damia. If you watched the anime's new episode, you know that Seer invited Bel to the goddess festival, and the letter came from someone who belonged to the Freya familia. After this, we were shown 4 things. One was that the people who belonged to the Freya familia were calling her Lady Seer. Seer also kept questioning if she could be freed from the shackles of goddesshood. The Freya familia members kept calling her the goddess of fertility, and the most important thing was her talk with Freya. She was asking for a chance to take Bel on a date to the goddess festival. This was agreed to on one condition, which was that Bel couldn't find out who she truly was. All these hinted that she was some type of goddess, but who exactly is she? Taking a look into the wiki, you find out multiple things. Seer is actually the alter ego of Freya. She's a persona created by Freya as a game where gods erase their godly presence and live amongst humans. This all ties back into earlier when I mentioned the letter came from someone who belonged to the Freya familia. Lily said the person who dropped it off was granted permission to serve Freya directly, and people call her the Nameless. Her current name is actually Horn, but she was formerly known as Seer. The reason Freya's alter ego has her name is because Horn made a deal with Freya that allowed Freya to obtain her name, allowing her to freely take her form. While Seer was given the name Horn as a replacement, and Freya's magic Vanasif, which allows her to transform into Freya, since she desired to become just like her. This allowed Freya to roleplay as Seer, becoming a waitress at the place called the Hostess of Fertility. If you don't know, this place actually has a connection to Freya because the owner, Mia Grand, used to be the former captain of the Freya familia. She was given permission to semi-retire and open it by Freya herself. She used this disguise as Seer to live amongst humans and get closer to Bel. Now if you're questioning how Seer and Freya were in the same place, if Freya disguises herself as her persona Seer. As mentioned, Horn was given the ability to turn into Freya, so whenever Freya was Seer, which was frequent, Horn ended up taking Freya's place as Freya with her magic Vanasif. They also ended up sharing both memories and feelings, which made Horn start adopting Freya's personality, letting her know that Freya had feelings for Bel and started developing feelings herself. I do believe Horn can transform back into her Freya form as well, but Seer became a genuine reflection of Freya's true self, her true attitude and feelings that she couldn't display. I think this also means that Horn was the one who gave Freya the condition that if Bel figured out who she truly was, she would have to stop seeing him. But if you enjoyed, consider watching another, like and subscribe.